Have you ever felt a deep sense of knowing within your heart, guiding you towards a higher truth? This sense of inner wisdom, often subtle and quiet, holds the key to understanding and connecting with the divine. In today's video, we delve into the hidden wisdom of the heart and how it reveals God's divine message to us. Together, we will explore the profound connection between our hearts and the divine, uncovering the spiritual truths that reside within us. Let's embark on this enlightening journey of discovering the divine wisdom that lies within our hearts. Our hearts possess an incredible power that often goes unnoticed in the hustle and bustle of daily life. This power is the innate wisdom that resides within us, a guiding light that can lead us to profound truths and deeper understanding. Inner wisdom is not something we acquire from external sources. Rather, it is an inherent part of our being. It is the quiet voice within that whispers the truths we need to hear, guiding us on our spiritual path. This wisdom is not confined to religious or spiritual individuals. It is accessible to everyone. It transcends religious boundaries and speaks to the universal truths that connect us all. When we learn to tune into this inner wisdom, we open ourselves up to a world of divine guidance and insight. The heart, as a source of guidance and truth, can lead us to greater clarity and purpose in our lives. To access this inner wisdom, we must cultivate a practice of listening to our hearts. This involves quieting the noise of our minds and creating a space for introspection and reflection. By doing so, we allow the wisdom of our hearts to come forward, offering us guidance and direction. This practice can be transformative, helping us navigate the challenges of life with greater ease and understanding. Faith and trust are essential components of our spiritual journey. They are the foundation upon which our connection to the divine is built. Faith is the belief in the unseen, the trust in something greater than ourselves. It is the conviction that there is a higher power guiding us, even when we cannot see it. Trust, on the other hand, is the willingness to surrender to this higher power. It is the acceptance that we do not have all the answers and that it is okay to rely on divine guidance. When we have faith and trust in the divine, we open ourselves up to receiving deeper insights and understanding. The process of spiritual revelation often requires us to step into the unknown. It asks us to trust in the divine plan, even when it doesn't make sense to our rational minds. This can be challenging, especially when we are faced with uncertainty and doubt. However, it is through faith and trust that we can access the deeper truths that reside within our hearts. By cultivating faith and trust, we strengthen our connection to the divine. We learn to rely on the wisdom of our hearts, trusting that it will guide us in the right direction. This trust allows us to let go of control and surrender to the divine flow of life. In doing so, we open ourselves up to the profound wisdom and guidance that the divine has to offer. Our hearts communicate with us in subtle and often quiet ways. These whispers of wisdom can easily be overlooked if we are not paying attention. However, when we learn to listen to these gentle nudges, we open ourselves up to profound insights and guidance. Listening to the heart requires us to quiet the mind and create a space for stillness. In our busy lives, it can be challenging to find moments of quiet and reflection. However, it is in these moments that we can truly connect with the wisdom of our hearts. By setting aside time each day for meditation or contemplation, we can create a space for our hearts to speak to us. In these moments of stillness, we can tune into the subtle messages of our hearts. These messages may come in the form of intuitive insights, feelings, or inner knowing. They may be gentle nudges guiding us towards a particular path or decision. By paying attention to these whispers, we can align ourselves with the divine guidance that our hearts have to offer. It is important to trust these messages, even if they do not make logical sense. The wisdom of the heart often transcends the rational mind, offering us insights that are deeply intuitive and profound. By listening to the heart's whispers, we can navigate our lives with greater clarity and purpose, aligning ourselves with the divine flow of life. Love is the essence of the divine, and when we align ourselves with this love, we open ourselves up to profound spiritual growth. Divine love is unconditional and infinite, encompassing all aspects of our being. It is the force that connects us to the divine and to each other. When we align ourselves with divine love, we begin to live in harmony with the principles of the divine. This means embodying qualities such as compassion, kindness, and forgiveness. By cultivating these qualities within ourselves, we create a space for divine love to flow through us. Aligning with divine love also involves letting go of negative emotions and judgments. It requires us to see ourselves and others through the eyes of love, recognizing the divine essence within each of us. This can be challenging, especially when we are faced with difficult situations or people. However, by choosing love, we can transcend these challenges and connect with the deeper truths of our hearts. Living in alignment with divine love is a powerful practice that can transform our lives. It allows us to connect with the wisdom of our hearts and the guidance of the divine. By embodying love in our thoughts, words, and actions, we create a space for divine revelation to occur. Doubt and fear are common barriers that block our connection to the wisdom of our hearts. These emotions can create a sense of separation from the divine, making it difficult to trust in the guidance we receive. However, by overcoming these barriers, we can open ourselves up to deeper insights and understanding. The first step in overcoming doubt and fear is to acknowledge their presence. It is important to recognize that these emotions are a natural part of the human experience. By acknowledging them, we can begin to address their root causes and work towards healing. One effective way to overcome doubt and fear is through self-reflection and introspection. By examining the beliefs and patterns that underlie these emotions, we can gain a deeper understanding of their origins. This process can help us release the limiting beliefs that hold us back and create a space for divine guidance to come through. Another powerful tool for overcoming doubt and fear is faith. By cultivating faith in the divine and in ourselves, we can strengthen our connection to the wisdom of our hearts. This faith allows us to trust in the guidance we receive, even in the face of uncertainty and doubt. By overcoming doubt and fear, we can open ourselves up to the profound wisdom and guidance that our hearts have to offer. We can navigate our lives with greater clarity and purpose, trusting in the divine plan and the wisdom of our hearts. Gratitude is a powerful practice that can enhance our connection to the divine and the wisdom of our hearts. When we cultivate a heart full of gratitude, we open ourselves up to receiving divine insights and guidance. Gratitude is the act of recognizing and appreciating the blessings in our lives. It involves shifting our focus from what we lack to what we have. By doing so, we create a positive and uplifting energy that attracts more blessings into our lives. The practice of gratitude can be incorporated into our daily lives in simple and meaningful ways. One effective way to cultivate gratitude is through a daily gratitude journal. By taking a few moments each day to write down the things we are grateful for, we can create a habit of recognizing and appreciating the blessings in our lives. Another powerful practice is expressing gratitude in our thoughts and words. By consciously choosing to focus on the positive aspects of our lives, we can shift our perspective and create a space for divine insights to come through. This practice can also enhance our relationships, as expressing gratitude towards others fosters a sense of connection and appreciation. Gratitude is a powerful tool for spiritual growth and transformation. By cultivating a heart full of gratitude, we can strengthen our connection to the divine and the wisdom of our hearts. We can navigate our lives with a sense of abundance and appreciation, trusting in the divine plan and the guidance we receive. Reflection and meditation are essential practices for connecting with the wisdom of our hearts and the divine. These practices create a space for stillness and introspection, allowing us to tune into the subtle messages of our hearts. Daily reflection involves setting aside time each day to reflect on our thoughts, feelings, and experiences. This practice can help us gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and our connection to the divine. By reflecting on our experiences, we can identify patterns and insights that can guide us on our spiritual path. Meditation is another powerful practice for connecting with the wisdom of our hearts. It involves quieting the mind and creating a space for stillness and inner peace. Through meditation, we can tune into the subtle messages of our hearts and the guidance of the divine. There are many different forms of meditation, and it is important to find a practice that resonates with you. Whether it is through mindfulness meditation, guided meditation, or another form, the key is to create a space for stillness and introspection. Incorporating reflection and meditation into our daily lives can have a profound impact on our spiritual growth. These practices allow us to connect with the wisdom of our hearts and the guidance of the divine. By creating a space for stillness and introspection, we can navigate our lives with greater clarity and purpose. The divine communicates with us in many ways, often through signs and messages. These signs can come in various forms, such as synchronicities, dreams, or intuitive insights. By being open to receiving these signs, we can strengthen our connection to the divine and the wisdom of our hearts. Recognizing divine signs requires us to be attentive and aware. It involves tuning into the subtle messages that come our way and trusting in their significance. These signs may be gentle nudges guiding us towards a particular path or decision. By paying attention to these signs, we can align ourselves with the divine guidance that is being offered. One effective way to recognize divine signs is through journaling. By keeping a record of the signs and messages we receive, we can gain a deeper understanding of their significance. This practice can also help us identify patterns and themes that can guide us on our spiritual path. Another powerful practice is to ask for signs from the divine. By setting an intention and asking for guidance, we can open ourselves up to receiving divine insights and messages. It is important to trust in the signs we receive, even if they do not make logical sense. The wisdom of the heart often transcends the rational mind, offering us insights that are deeply intuitive and profound. By recognizing and trusting in divine signs, we can strengthen our connection to the divine and the wisdom of our hearts. We can navigate our lives with greater clarity and purpose, aligning ourselves with the divine flow of life. Affirmations are a powerful tool for connecting with the wisdom of our hearts and the divine. They are positive statements that can help us reprogram our minds and align ourselves with the truths we wish to embody. The practice of using affirmations involves repeating positive statements that reflect our desired beliefs and outcomes. By doing so, we can create a positive and uplifting energy that attracts more of what we desire into our lives. Affirmations can be used to strengthen our connection to the divine and the wisdom of our hearts. By creating and using affirmations that reflect our spiritual intentions, we can align ourselves with divine guidance and insight. One effective way to use affirmations is to create a daily practice. This can involve repeating affirmations each morning or evening, or incorporating them into our meditation practice. The key is to repeat the affirmations with intention and conviction, allowing them to resonate deeply within our hearts. Some examples of powerful affirmations for spiritual growth include: I am connected to the divine wisdom within my heart. I trust in the guidance of the divine. I am open to receiving divine insights and messages. By using affirmations, we can strengthen our connection to the divine and the wisdom of our hearts. We can create a positive and uplifting energy that attracts more of what we desire into our lives. This practice can have a profound impact on our spiritual growth and transformation. Living from the heart is the ultimate goal of our spiritual journey. It involves embodying the wisdom and guidance of our hearts in our daily lives. This means making decisions and taking actions that are aligned with the truths we hold within. Living from the heart requires us to be authentic and true to ourselves. It involves letting go of the need for external validation and trusting in our inner wisdom. By doing so, we can navigate our lives with greater clarity and purpose, aligning ourselves with the divine flow of life. One practical way to live from the heart is to practice mindfulness in our daily lives. This involves being present and aware of our thoughts, feelings, and actions. By tuning into the present moment, we can connect with the wisdom of our hearts and make decisions that are aligned with our highest truth. Another powerful practice is to set intentions that reflect our spiritual values and goals. By setting intentions, we can create a clear and focused direction for our lives. This practice can help us stay aligned with our inner wisdom and the guidance of the divine. Living from the heart also involves being compassionate and kind towards ourselves and others. By embodying these qualities, we can create a space for love and connection to flow through us. This practice can have a profound impact on our relationships and our overall sense of well-being. By living from the heart, we can navigate our lives with greater clarity and purpose. We can connect with the wisdom of our hearts and the guidance of the divine, creating a life that is aligned with our highest truth. We have explored the hidden wisdom of the heart and how it reveals God's divine message to us. We have discussed the power of inner wisdom, the importance of faith and trust, and the subtle ways our hearts communicate with us. We have also explored the transformative power of aligning with divine love, overcoming doubt and fear, and the practice of gratitude. By incorporating reflection and meditation into our daily lives, we can create a space for stillness and introspection, allowing us to tune into the subtle messages of our hearts. We have also discussed the importance of recognizing divine signs and using affirmations to strengthen our connection to the divine. Living from the heart is the ultimate goal of our spiritual journey. It involves embodying the wisdom and guidance of our hearts in our daily lives, making decisions and taking actions that are aligned with the truths we hold within. As we conclude this video, I invite you to trust in the wisdom of your heart and the guidance of the divine. By doing so, you can navigate your life with greater clarity and purpose, aligning yourself with the divine flow of life. Thank you for joining me on this enlightening journey. If you have any insights or experiences to share, please leave them in the comments below. Let's continue to explore the hidden wisdom of our hearts together, fostering a community of heart-centered wisdom and spiritual growth.